In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 10, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Tampa Bay Rays versus Cincinnati Reds. The Tampa Bay Rays and Cincinnati Reds will close out a 3-game interleague series on Sunday afternoon at Great American Ballpark. Cincinnati has won the first 2 games of the set, including a 5-4 victory on Saturday to cash in as a plus 130 underdog. Tampa Bay falls to 45-39 on the season, while the Reds now have a record of 31-54. These teams last met way back in June of 2017, when the Rays took 2 of 3 at home. Cincinnati leads the all-time series 12-5. The Rays are 5-2 in their last 7 road games and 5-2 in their last 7 overall. The Reds are 4-13 in their last 17 home games and 7-15 in their last 22 overall. The under is 4-1 in Rays' last 5 on grass. The under is 4-1 in Reds' last 5 overall. The Rays are 2-5 in the last 7 meetings in Cincinnati and 5-11 in the last 16 meetings. Despite the results the last 2 days, the Rays are still the far better team all around, and we're playing solid baseball heading into this series. Shane Baz has been solid this season, and that includes allowing 19 hits and 8 runs in his last 24.2 innings. Nick Lodolo has allowed 21 hits and 9 runs in his last 19.1 innings. While these are 2 impressive rookie starters who could both be stars one day, Baz has the better track record so far, and Tampa Bay has the advantage in other facets. The Cincinnati Reds continue to be fade material, and I don't care if they've found ways to win here and there this week. The Rays are comfortably the better team, no matter how you slice it, and we're not being asked to lay anything crazy, so the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Neither one of these offenses has been crushing the ball recently, as the Rays and Reds offenses rank 14th and 24th in OPS in the last 2 weeks. These 2 offenses should continue to stay below average on Sunday afternoon, since the Rays struggle against left-handed pitching and Baz has been terrific against good offenses this season. Tampa Bay ranks 18th in slugging percentage and 21st in OPS against southpaw pitching this season. If Baz was able to limit the Yankees and Blue Jays lineups earlier this season, the Reds offense should be much easier to get through. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Kansas City Royals. The Cleveland Guardians will go on the road as they take on the Kansas City Royals at Kauffman Stadium. Zach Plesac will take the mound for the Guardians. Zach Greinke will be the starting pitcher for the Royals. The Guardians are 4-1 in their last 5 Sunday games and 0-5 in their last 5 overall. The Royals are 10-21 in their last 31 home games and 1-6 in their last 7 Sunday games. The under is 5-2 in Guardians' last 7 overall. The over is 7-1 in Royals' last 8 Sunday games. The Guardians are 18-7 in the last 25 meetings in Kansas City and 35-16 in the last 51 meetings. Zach Plesac has faced the Royals twice this season, and he dominated them in both outings. In the first game, Plesac went 5.2 innings and allowed 3 hits, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, and struck out 3 in a no decision. In the second game versus the Royals, Plesac went 6 innings and allowed 5 hits, 1 earned run, 0 walks, and struck out 5 in a no decision. Whit Merrifield and Hunter Dozier have really struggled against Plesac. Merrifield is .732 with 5 strikeouts, and Dozier is .425 with 5 strikeouts. Kansas City has been poor on offense this season. They are bottom 10 in the league in runs, home runs, RBI, OBP, SLG, and OPS. The Cleveland Guardians aren't a team I'm thrilled to back in their current form, but Zach Plesac has allowed just 29 hits and 9 earned runs in his last 36 innings. Zach Greinke has been disappointing all season, and that includes allowing 17 hits and 8 runs in his last 17 innings. It also shouldn't be ignored that the Guardians are the better team here from top to bottom, so the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. Kansas City has been brutal on offense. They are bottom 10 in the league in runs, home runs, RBI, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Zach Plesac was excellent in 2 starts against the Royals this year. In the first game, he went 5.2 innings and allowed 3 hits, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, and struck out 3. In the second game against the Royals, he went 6 innings and allowed 5 hits, 1 earned run, 0 walks, and struck out 5. Whit Merrifield is .732 with 5 strikeouts, and Hunter Dozier is .425 with 5 strikeouts against Plesac. The Guardians have really struggled to score recently, scoring 3 runs or less in 5 out of the last 6 games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus Chicago White Sox. The Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox wrap up their weekend series on Sunday in Chicago. The Tigers are playing their best baseball of the season at the moment and have crept closer to the reeling White Sox. The pitching matchup for Sunday's finale will be righty Drew Hutchison of the Tigers taking on fellow righty Michael Kopech of the White Sox. These American League Central opponents are closer in the standings than nearly anyone would have guessed entering this season. The Tigers have been surging recently, but the White Sox are also getting healthy again. Chicago looked primed for a run after their series finale win against the Twins in Eloy Jimenez's return. However, Detroit surprised yet again to begin this series. The Sox need to get things figured out, and Sunday should allow them to salvage a series split. There's no excuse for them not to do so against Detroit's Drew Hutchison, who they've already defeated less than a month ago. Hutchinson was a reliever up until that point and has since only seen the mound 3 times. The Tigers' bullpen has been their strong suit all season, and taking him out of his role was not a comfortable situation for him. After Chicago beat Detroit in that game, he went on to have one more start before not pitching again until last week. Michael Kopech of the Sox needs to rebound after his last start and should be glad it's against the Tigers. Their lineup hasn't been nearly as bad recently, but Kopech is still familiar with pitching well against them. He helped Chicago handle them in a 10-1 win. He's not the most consistent starter, but he's proven he can have great days like when he shut down the Dodgers in a scoreless 6-inning start. If the White Sox want to head into the All-Star break with wild card hopes, they need to take care of the Tigers in this finale. So the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. The under has hit in 4 out of Kopech's last 5 appearances this season. While the Tigers' bats are humming a bit, they are still just 29th in baseball in runs per game. In addition, they seemingly came back down to earth on Saturday in a shutout loss. The White Sox, for their part, are struggling to put runs on the board as well over the past week to 10 days. Neither pitcher will likely go deep into the game, and the White Sox may pad their lead in the middle innings, but the White Sox bullpen, which is getting healthy, should be able to keep the Tigers at bay. We talked about the offenses as a whole this season and how they both have been terrible. Michael Kopech specifically has the ability to shut down hitters if he can find his control early, and he has a lively fastball. Saturday's game finished with just 8 runs scored between these teams, and that would have been the under as well as the first game in the series. Both bullpens have been doing decently well and should be able to limit the amount of runs scored. Plus, the under is 3-1 in the last 5 games between these teams played in Chicago. I fully expect a low-scoring affair in this one. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.